Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Private Selection holiday mixes. I have the chocolate coconut cashew.
And I have the cranberry bourbon pecan.
These are limited edition. They were $4.99 at Kroger. Private Selection is a Kroger brand. These were actually on a special display, like a cardboard display. Not with the regular like trail mixes.
I can't believe they're actually saying there's 4 servings in this bag.
Ridiculous. Like I could pour all this out on this one little dessert plate.
Yeah, no problems at all.
Yeah. That just shows you how little you get. Yeah, there's 4 servings.
Oh well, this cashews are well covered.
4 servings, fourth of a cup is 140 calories. It says there's coconut coated kettle cashews with dark chocolate pieces. That's it. That's all you get.
So the dark chocolate pieces are like, well, you'd be candy bars.
They're like a square.
Yeah.
And then the coconut coated cashews.
I love the coconut cashews. The chocolate's a little dark.
It says Private Selection holiday mixes have been custom crafted for the season with tantalizing flavor and ingredient combinations. Perfect for festive get-togethers. These merry mixes are so delicious, they may just become part of your holiday tradition. What'd you say?
The chocolate's not too dark. I took a piece just of the chocolate. I thought when I was eating it, it came across as really dark and kind of bitter, but it's really not as bitter as I thought it was.
I wonder what they put on the cashews to make the coconut stick.
Oh no, because it's like a sugary.
It's delicious. It's delicious. So I'm just wondering if you wanted to do it yourself at home.
Probably some kind of sugar glaze of some kind of like you make your pecans.
Right.
A sugary mix instead of putting the spice in it, just make the sugar part, the brown sugar or whatever,
and then put coconut, and then you toast it in the oven on a cookie sheet.
That's what my guess is.
Because I really like that.
Yeah,
I think it's delicious. What surprises me is you get the flavor of that coconut, but you would think I'm thinking of if I were to make that myself, you would get coconut pieces sticking out, like you would get. You know, the pieces, there's no pieces sticking out.
No, I think it's really finely ground. Because you see some little squares. See the little...
Okay, so you think they took the coconut, like shredded coconut.
It's not shredded coconut, it's like a little bitty...
And like they put it in a food processor.
Yeah, it's really tiny.
Okay, that's why. And then it's compact, so it doesn't have the...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm more wondering how they did that, because... That is so delicious.
It's a good combination of the cashews and the coconut.
And I could eat that in no time.
Oh yeah, you would eat this whole bag. So would you eat it together, cashew and chocolate, or would you eat it like all one thing and then all of another?
I would eat it together. I would
they really go good together.
I would get a piece of the chocolate and the coconut, the cashew, and I would eat those 2 in each bite. 2 in each bite. And, because it is a good combination. They go together well. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So
I don't know if it's worth $5 for this little bitty bag, but it is good. That's one of those ones you have to just make a judgment call yourself if it's worth it.
I'm glad you taught me that trick, because sometimes you can't get it.
Your fingers in there.
Okay, so this looks like it has two ingredients.
Oh, wow,
so these are cranberry bourbon pecan, honey vanilla bourbon pecans, and with coated dried cranberries. So those 2 things. A fourth of a cup, 30 grams is 180 calories. Okay. So you get one of these, and you got one of these. Did you eat them together?
I'm not sure about those pecans. You either? I'm gonna try one by itself.
I know. Oh, yeah.
They taste funny.
It's funky. Oh.
It's the pecans. 100% it's pecans. It's almost like there's a spice in there.
Oh, it's awful. Horrible.
It's not good.
Bad.
The little cranberries are good.
Oh, but the first thing you get is that awful. It's bitter and
almost tastes like a rub you put on ribs or something.
but on ribs it would work. Here, it's terrible. Who tried that and said, "Oh, that's good.
That's some good stuff.
They need
That's
more
worth
people."
$5.
That's terrible. Oh, I'm kind of mad about it. I mean,
it's almost it's smoky, but it's a funky smoky. It's not even a good smoky. It's like because I've eaten smoked pecans before, and they taste good. This is like a funky smoky.
You're right, though.
I'm sure it's the bourbon.
It is, it's probably the bourbon, which of course they're not going to tell you what brand they use.
It's probably some just bourbon flavoring anyway.
But if they had done that same thing, Kevin is absolutely correct. If they had done that same mixture and put it with meat, it would go together. It would make sense. But when you get that on a pecan with the cranberry, it's horrible. It's
really
just
bad.
terrible. I don't appreciate
it's so bad.
that.
It's so bad. It's one of those things. It's like, is it really that bad? And you eat another one.
Yeah, I was going to. And then Kevin decided to bite the bullet and say, "I'll try another one." It's like, well, I'm glad you did it, not me, because then it didn't. And then he said it was just as bad. So it's like, well, I'm glad I don't have to eat another one. I don't want to because it's so nasty and so pungent and so offensive to your mouth.
Very strong.
You don't want another bite.
And you know what's sad though is they are so well coated, and they've done such a good job of coating them. That if that had been a really good flavor, it would be excellent because it's really well coated. They really did a good job, but then the flavors just aren't there.
It's just mind-boggling.
They're there. They're just wrong flavors.
How off, and how those made it out, and how people are going to buy those. I feel sorry for anybody who buys those.
We found those. There's always something for somebody.
Yeah, and
some people will love those.
Yes, somebody would probably eat those up. I'm sticking with the cashews.
I would eat these,
Yeah, the cashews are good.
I still don't know if they're worth $5. It's a really tiny bag for $5.
No, but Kroger, I will tell you, Kroger's really good about putting things on sale after Christmas. I don't care if these were a quarter, I wouldn't buy them again. I wouldn't buy them again. They're not even worth a quarter to me.
Even picking the cranberries out, they have so much of that flavor mixed into them that you taste them anyway.
You still taste it. So even though the cranberry was starting to come through in the end, it's not enough to overpower the funkiness of that pecan rub, whatever that is. So even if these were even if they were to say you could have them for free, I would not want them. Yeah, I would not want them.
Unless you're going to give them to somebody.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.